you to know I don't question any of it. I believe in all of it. I'm a person that have to take all or nothing. I don't cherry pick it. But we're going to get right in this lesson. We're going to start in Genesis, the first chapter, because like I said, this is the creation. Because the Lord created everything, and he showed us how he did it. Once upon a time, I used to think that the first chapter of Genesis was a blueprint, and the second chapter is when he brought it into existence. But through the years, the Lord showed me that he brought it into existence in the first chapter, and in the second chapter, he showed us how he brought it into existence. Difference altogether, sister and brother. But still, it's one thing you hear me say all the time, that I don't have a dog in this fight. Whatever the book says, that's what it's all about, not about what I say. Because God is smarter than all of us. Because ain't nobody in here can create anything. You can't even stop yourself from getting old. Therefore, I'm not going to try and cherry pick it. But we're going to start with Genesis, the first chapter, and we're going to get right into it. Genesis 1, we're going to start reading at verse 1. Genesis 1 and 1. Okay, go ahead.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Now, I want to put, you got the big argument. People say, well, the earth, 7,000, 70,000, 8,000, 6,000. And you get the scientists say the earth is 50 million and so on. Sisters and brothers, I always like to make the point, how long is in the beginning? So that's something we can't argue about, is it? In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. Go ahead and read.
And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters.
Now, so the earth was without form and void, and darkness was on the face of the deep. And the Spirit of God moved upon the water. Why did he say it moved upon the water, sisters and brothers? Let's give me a picture, and let's see what we just seen on the water. Let's see what this water looked like. And the Lord wants us to know this. But what verse are we?
That was in it too.
Keep reading.
And God said, let there be light. There was light.
Go ahead.
And God saw the light, that it was good.
Go ahead.
And God divided the light from the darkness. And God called the light day, the darkness he called night.
Now, so when the Lord, so everything was dark first. But the Lord brought about light, and so he called the dark day and the light day, the dark night and the night day. Go ahead and read.
The evening and the morning was the first day.
And the evening and the morning was the first day. Let you know, sisters and brothers, that the day don't start in the morning. The day starts in the evening. When it gets dark outside, that's the beginning of the day. Not when sun set. And not when sun down, because when the sun down sometimes it's not totally dark. But Proverbs named it all. Call it twilight, dark, the dark night, and evening. So go ahead and read what verse?
6. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters. Let it divide the waters from the waters.
Let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and divide the waters from the waters. Read verse 7. Go ahead.
And God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which was above the firmament. And it was so.
Now, let's look at this firmament, sister and brother, that divided the waters from the waters. Put it up, number 2. Verse. He divided the waters from the waters. Because God, sisters and brothers, is in heaven. Remember, he's above all of this. So now, you see this water divided from the water that's under the firmament. What verse was it?
That was in the 7.
Okay, read verse 8.
And God called the firmament heaven. And the evening and the morning were the second day.
So when you look at this firmament, sisters and brothers, put it back up. When you look at this again, it says God called the firmament heaven. So okay, all of a sudden, we see heaven in this dark place between two big bodies of water. Now what the Lord is, he's already in heaven. So right now we have two heavens we have put our finger on, haven't we? And this is what we're going to pay attention to. Now let's go and see About how many heavens is it? Keep your marker here because we're going to be in and out of Genesis, the first chapter, all afternoon. Now let's go into 2 Corinthians, the 12th chapter. So to give you something to say when somebody tell you my loved one is in heaven. Then you ask the question, which one? Because people have not been taught the word of God, sisters and brothers. They have been taught the traditions of man. 2 Corinthians, the 12th chapter. 2 Corinthians, the 12th chapter. And we're going to read one verse. We're going to read verse 2. 12 and 2. Okay, go ahead.
I knew a man in Christ about 14 years ago. Whether in the body I cannot tell, or whether out of the body I cannot tell.
When Paul said this, I knew a man, he said, whether in the body I cannot tell, or out of the body I cannot tell. He's not talking about himself being out of the body. He's talking about that's what Jesus looked like. Finish that. He said, but God knows. Go ahead.
Such a one caught up to the third heaven.
Such a one caught up to the third heaven, sisters and brothers. That lets you know it's more than one heaven, don't it?
Yeah.
Because if you got a third one, you have to have 1 and 2. We have identified one, which God, the third heaven, that's where the Father is, and then the water, then the firmament that divided the waters from the waters, that firmament is heaven also. See, we have us too, sisters and brothers. But now let's go into Psalms chapter 48.
Everything they say the time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much here. Hello, can you hear me? I'm in. Hello and welcome back to another vlog. If you're new here, my name is JP. I'm your new homegirl. You just don't know it yet. Hey. And if you're returning, welcome back. Today is Sunday, May the 5th. Happy Sunday and happy May the 5th. Sorry, y'all. My lips were very dry. Okay. I'm currently here at the gas station. It is 11:38. So, y'all just saw me put gas in the car. I filled up for the week. I was en route before stopping here to the gym, struggling, trying to make it there to be consistent with my workout. It's that time of the month for me, y'all. So just doing basic things, well, that, functions that I find very basic have been a struggle for me. Normally that time of the month is not an issue for me, but baby, this month is really trying to take me out, okay? I mean, really trying to take me out. So I am pushing through as best as I can. And while I was en route to the gym, I was saying to myself, okay, you don't really feel well. Your stomach is hurting. It's currently hurting. And you just need to get in there, do a quick workout and leave. You just need to do some basic, cardio, Stairmaster and get on up out of there. Not to mention, I also agreed to be in a video shoot today. My husband's Truth Bars music team. Well, first and foremost, she's a church family member, but she's also a part of my husband's Truth Bars music team. Excuse me, Jasmine, but the internet know her as Hebrew Jazzy. She is having a video shoot today for a solo song that she's doing, and she asked me and Paul to be in the video. And she has always supported Paul in all of his music endeavors. And again, she's a member of his group. So, of course, it's a no-brainer that we show up. So, it's also factoring that as well into the timing that I would be able to spend in the gym. And as I was driving, something hit me like, girl, turn around. If all you're going to do is just basic cardio, you can do that at home, love. And you don't have to rush to get that done, just so long as you get it done today. At home cardio, I used to be a stickler for the time. I used to try to get it done early in the morning or first, have that be the first thing that I do in the day. But Now I'm like, just as long as I get it done. I'm not gonna put that constraint on myself, because if I have other things to do, you know, that might take precedent, I'm gonna feel overwhelmed and feel unaccomplished if I just put that as a hard set priority, right? So as long as I get it done before I lay my head down to go to sleep, Lord willing, I will be totally fine with myself. So I'm just here at the gas station. I have already filled up, like I said, and I just wanted to catch you guys up and let y'all know what we were doing. And lastly, I do have an uptime here because sis, we thought we was going to the gym, but since we're not, we still need energy. And this is the sweet melon uptime. I did already crack it open, but it's never too late for a cheers. Y'all know the vibes, so cheers.
You ain't going nowhere.
Closed. I felt like bad boy street team. I couldn't work the locks. Now let's go. Take them back to the plan. Me and my mama hopped in that U-Haul van. Any pessimists, I ain't talk to them. Plus, I ain't had no phone in my apartment. I'm ready to bet it on the last you head on. You know I want you. You should stop flying, baby. Trying to be the best girlfriend you could be. Still you sneak and look at me. Girl, I love it.
Done with the video shoot. Sorry for the noise in the background. The windshield wipers are going because it is still very much so raining out here. Okay, it is 4:16. The video shoot up until the point that we left was really good, a success. We did have to leave a little early. We're here at Target to pick up a few things so that we can skedaddle back to the crib, but I wanted to just check in with y'all, let y'all know that we were done with the video shoot. Bae, say hey to the vlog.
What up, y'all?
And I'm ready to go home and relax, but there are a few things, like I said, that we need to get from Target. It's kind of drizzling a little bit, so babe, we should probably head inside before. Oh, you waiting on me? Oh, okay. Well, with that being said, we'll see you guys once we get into Target.
I mean that wholeheartedly. I wouldn't be here if I did. I have something that I feel pretty bad about. Without those things, I wouldn't know. I'm the type of girl to look you dead in the eye. I'm real as it comes if you don't know why I'm fly. I seen you try to switch it up.
Somewhere in Wisconsin. Like I said, ain't nothing to the pain. We can change the last name. What's happening? Cause you look so good. Tell me why you wanna work here.
We are done in Target. We have one more spot to go to. Husband needs to get some water resistant repellent spray for his, is that what it's called? Is that what it's
Yeah, water resistant spray.
Okay, repellent, water repellent for his new work boots because tomorrow ends his vacation. At the end cap, I saw that Target was selling these True Fruit. Y'all know if you've been rocking with me for a while that I was on these real heavy, but I've only tried them out of the frozen food section and never out of like the end cap, out and about all willy-nilly. This bag is not cold or anything like that, so I was very interested to try them out and see how they were. Can you open these to me, please? Oh, thank you very kindly for the satisfied opening that didn't really work because okay, it did work. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. This just a little snacky. These do not look nothing how I expected them to look. Can y'all see it look like a little chocolate ball? Okay, expectations is already a little, oh, okay, because I was wondering like how y'all gonna, let me put these on the side of the door. How y'all gonna market?
I can't try one with you.
Okay, don't eat it yet. Oh, you so annoying. So annoying. Okay,
I
hold
still
on.
got it, y'all. It look like
A chocolate ball.
what you call them?
Chocolate covered cherry. Oh, it do kind of look like a Whopper ball. So this is what it looks like. All right, Ting.
It eats like a Whopper.
You wasn't expecting that, huh?
But that's actually pretty good though.
It's pretty good. The strawberry on the inside is a freeze-dried strawberry. So you get a crunch like it's a
Is it
wafer.
strawberry or cherry?
No, it's a strawberry.
You said cherry, right?
I thought I said strawberry. Sorry,
We're
y'all.
gonna play it back.
This is not a family ghetto food review. I need you to keep it intact. But it's very good. It's very good. Let me see what the back says. Frozen fresh, hyper dried, and immersed in black and dark chocolate. One serving is 150 calories. I definitely buy this again though. All right, come on through, True Fruit.
I give it an old thumbs up.
You give it a thumbs up? Would you eat it again?
Yeah, I definitely.
I would too.
Large number 1 with everything on it. Extra mayonnaise.
It is now 5:46. We are at home, as you can see. I'm not fresh and clean, but I did change my clothes. I am going to shower a little bit later on. I wanted to show you guys, of course, the items that we picked up from Target. And I also had an Amazon order come in yesterday, and I wanted to share the items that I picked up from Amazon with you guys. So I got 3 things in total from Amazon. I'm waiting on one more. That's not supposed to be here until Wednesday. So when it arrives, I'll be sure to show you guys. The first thing that did come in though is this case for my Apple Watch. I actually have one of the cases on now. I needed a screen protector. Not that I'm like super rough on my watch or anything like that, but a couple weeks ago I turned a corner too sharp and I scraped my watch up against the wall, and it did leave like a little scratch on the side. Thank God it was not like the actual face of the watch, but it was on the side, and that prompted me to put this cover or a face cover to my watch in my Amazon cart. So I purchased it. It did come in a pack of 2, so the second one is in this pack. Next up, I did get myself another KJV Bible. I have not been able to locate my Bible that I primarily use for outreach. I've already tabbed it up, or at that time it was tabbed up, and I could just readily and easily flip to scriptures that we most frequently visit when we're out, just kind of hitting people with one hitter quitters, so to speak. But I have not been able to find it, so I picked up this other one. It is a Holman KJV large print personal size reference Bible. Honestly, y'all, I just got it for the design. Didn't know what the brand name was, didn't know that it was a reference Bible, but yeah, it is what it is. It is black, and this design, this embossed thorn design, really caught my eye. This is what the side looks like. And this is the, what is this? This is the back. side, of course, and this is what the front of the Bible looks like. We do have a built-in like bookmarker, if you will. So I picked that up. Really, really excited about this. And I do appreciate the fact that the text in print is a little bit bigger than my old Bible. And hopefully I can find that old Bible so that way I can utilize this for a class service and then utilize that one specifically for outreach. Next up, I have these tabs for my Bible. Each one comes with like a certain number. You can see that it's kind of thick, a certain number of each color. So this is 2 colors, right? This kind of like grayish blue and this purple. This one is like a chocolate brown and a caramel brown. This is like a sage green and like an olive color green, tan and a light lilac. 2 different types of shades of gray, and purple and like a greenish gray. So I just decided to pick these up because I find these tabs very useful. You can write on them and they easily stick to the page. My other Bible that I cannot find had similar tabs. I mean, I've had that Bible for well over 5 years. So the tabs are like a little old fashioned, if you will, because they've come out with so many different types of tabs so that you can accessorize your Bible. But I thought that these were really nice, and I can color code what each note means and kind of group each color together so that I can easily navigate my book, not only when I'm outreaching, but when I am studying. Let's get into the Target items that are right over here in no particular order. I picked up this value pack of 120 sterile adhesive bandages. These are all in different shades of brown and light brown. So I saw this S.C. Johnson aromatherapy cool mist diffuser, as well as this oil on the clearance rack, and it was also my intention to check the price to see, because I know sometimes people just throw stuff any old where, child. It was my idea to check to see how much this cost, but there was a little bit of a kerfuffle. We was trying to get out the store. We had to switch lanes because the line that we was in was having issues with the customer that was 2 customers ahead of us. So by the time we made it to the line, the new line, I just kind of threw everything up there and totally forgot that I picked this up. And me and husband were like, why is it like $100 and something? Like, make it make sense. So I'm gonna check the price of this. If it's outlandishly priced, it's going back to Target, okay? It'll go back before I have my teeth extracted. But yeah, we got this. This is a aromatherapy spark energy grapefruit and mint essential oil, and it is to pair with this cool mist diffuser. I got some always pads. Husband also decided to get or try these treats for Benji. This is True Ranch Trusted Dog Chews 5-inch cola stick bully in collagen recipe. What the hell is that? Nobody know what the hell it is. Child, this is what it look like, okay? We're gonna go ahead and test it out now. Benji, come here. I just finished getting on to him. There he go. I was gonna say I just finished getting on to him, so I don't know if he's gonna come to me or not, because he keeps jumping in my front room chair and he's scratching it up with his claws when he's trying to get comfortable. And I put something in the chair to deter him, so I thought from getting in it, but child, he just moved it over to the side and got all up and through my chair. So I just finished fussing at him. Come here, Benji. Want a treat? There you go, bud. Okay, so he has it. He's taking it to his bed and he's chewing on it. So I'll put on the screen if he likes it or not. It looks like he'll like it. Lastly, for this bag, we got some Gooby Gone. So funny, but not really funny story. The day that we were putting in the refrigerator, the very first refrigerator, so this was on Monday of last week, I was trying to move the bench right here, and somehow, some way, it got away from me. There aren't any feet, so it just kind of slides around when you move it on the hardwood floor, and it ended up hitting the little stand that I have my wax warmer on. Wax warmer went everywhere, predominantly on the wall. Right, so I tried scraping it with the scraper that we had, but of course there is wax residue. And I read online, because of course I went to my good sis Google, and she said to get as much wax off the floor, off of the wall or surface as possible, and then follow up with the Goo Be Gone, and it should be like new. So we're gonna try it out, and I'll keep you guys posted as to whether or not it actually works. Husband was low on Celsius, so we picked up this 12-pack of Celsius. This is the Vibes Variety Pack. There are, I'm not quite sure how many of each flavor, but the flavors in this box are Astro Vibes, Cosmic Vibes, and Galaxy Vibe. I actually have had all three of these. So I'll probably drink one of these on Tuesday because I am totally out. Well, I have one more. Uptime. They didn't have any Uptime at Target, so Target, please do better. Okay, but in the meantime, I'll go ahead and just drink one of Husband Celsius until I make my way to HEB to get my Uptime. Next up, for whatever reason, I was feeling these Tostino's cheese pizza rolls, so we'll pop those in the freezer and have them for a snack one day. And then I've been also craving, because it's that time, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. I didn't want to get the super large bag because I don't really eat these much. When I have a taste for it, I like to get down on them. So this is the extra Flamin' Hot Cheetos. They were 2 for $7. So I also picked up some jalapeno cheddar Cheetos. Hey, Kesha. These are one of her favorite chips. She always is like, I'm about to pull up. I'm going to get them. If I see them, I'm going to get them. I love them. I enjoy these. And I have too. This is not my first time having them. I've had them many, many times. I just don't really crave Cheetos like that. I don't know what it is. Maybe I burned myself out. Sorry for the noise. That's Benji up under me. I don't know if I burned myself out on Cheetos, specifically like the hot ones or heat flavored Cheetos, because when I was in high school, fun fact about your girl, I stayed eating Cheetos. Hot Cheetos, regular Cheetos. I think the latter part of my high school career, or maybe shortly after I got out of high school, they came out with the jalapeno cheddar. And I mean, I had them all on rotation. These more than the other two flavors for sure, but as like a grown adult, I just haven't had a taste for them. But every now and again, like I said, I'll have a craving. So I picked up 2 bags. And second to lastly, I got some icebreakers for my backpack, just to, you know, freshen up my breath or whatever when I'm feeling a little tart. And what you guys don't see, and the final item that we picked up from Target, is some toilet tissue. That's why we went there, child. We didn't go there for none of this other stuff. Aside from Goo Be Gone and Celsius, everything else was just like a random buy. I'm gonna relax and unwind a little bit, get some editing done. It is now 6:01, so ooh, it'll be 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 before you know it. And we gotta go to work. At least 2 days out this week, we have got to go to work. And we also have to cook as well, because even though me and Boo have eaten, which by the way, BurgerKing hit. It was a little hooked on phonics, the customer service, but we're going to give the young lady some grace because it definitely appeared as though she was new, but she forgot my fries. I was like, you know what, don't even worry about it, because we didn't realize it until after we parked the car to eat. But it all worked out. The food was fresh. It was good, and it did what it was supposed to do, which was fill me up, because we were both on E and had not eaten anything up until that point. Just to refresh you guys, we got this diffuser. This is the diffuser in question. It did ring up on sale. Both items did, so we're going to go ahead and keep them. The diffuser was a regular $14.99, and it was on sale for $7.49. But it says that this was $3.24. So at $3.24 ain't worth me driving up to Target, walking inside after finding parking and hassling and tussling with the customer service department. I'm gonna spend more than that in time and effort going up there to return this. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep the items. I was more so concerned about this because I know that these things can unnecessarily be very expensive. I definitely would have brought it back if it were $15, but it rang up $7. So we're just gonna go ahead and keep it, and I will likely just put it in my room. That is it for me in today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and hit that post notification bell so that you never miss another one of my uploads. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.